Hello there, and welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Professor Jacob. It was last week, and it will be this week. Never changes. Unless I get married. Joining me, as always, is my wonderful teaching assistant, Mr. Kurtis. Please say hello to everybody, Mr. Kurtis.
Thank you, Professor. As always, it is my pleasure to be here. And, if you need anything, please let me know. I'm here.
Well, the last time I asked you for something, you did set my house on fire.
I mean, that was only a small side effect of me, trying to cook and clean and, do your laundry and...
Wait, you have him working off hours now?
To be fair, what I asked him to do was set my house on fire, so I guess that one's on me.
I mean, I was productive.
So our student here today, the random student that we select, we always choose one, and it just so happens that today the student is Corbin. Say hello to everybody, Corbin.
Yeah, hello. You draw my name from a hat every week to appear in class. I'm the only name in the hat, so I just happen to be here every.
It's a very small hat. I don't know.
I'm kidding. Haha. I'm the class clown. I'm the only one.
You're the class, Mr. Mime.
No, but it's good to be here. Had a good time. Last lesson. Got to see my boy Caterpie. Glad he's doing okay as a Butterfree now, aka Caterpie, the Mutterfree, the Butterfree, the Danger.
The Danger.
Glad he's doing okay. Happy he's showing up. I mean, I see him fluttering around outside the window over there, kind of near the tree outside the window, whatever. But sorry,
you okay?
Words today. Yeah, I'm kind of having a stroke. We get those at 10 years old.
I mean, every time I see Caterpie now, like it's just the nightmares.
Yeah, I mean,
it hurts.
we all passed out, and we all spent 3 nights under that tree. Nobody, not a single person came for us.
Very strangely, Gary just sat there and watched us the whole time.
Yeah, Gary, the Shroomish, right?
So yeah, Gary came around. And he's a Shroomish, other students for you guys that may not remember.
That's right. He's our caretaker.
And he got really close to me, and
I
I sniffed his fumes, and then I passed out for another 3 days after I got home. Right. And here I am.
Ready for class. Don't worry. Today's lesson is going to be quick and painless. Well, maybe not painless, but it's going to be very quick.
It's good to see Caterpie outside the window chilling. I wish I could have him in my home. I wish I could have him in my yard. But Professor Jacob says I can't, so I'll just settle to hang out with him when I come to class or after class.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't get too close, please.
I will not.
Cannot handle those medical bills.
I don't think my lungs have fully recovered from last time. So
it's a great high, though. Am I right? I was swimming. God.
No, that was all Gary
in the sauce.
I got both. I got high from Butterfree's fumes. I mean, they poison you, but they don't tell you all it does. I mean, I was seeing some crazy shit. And then Gary came over here, and he got up in my face, and I sniffed him, too. Tell you what, man, the Shroomish fumes, that's hard to say, Shroomish fumes mixed with Butterfree poison powder. Holy fuck, you see some crazy shit, dude.
Yeah.
It's wild, man.
It's also it kills a lot of brain cells.
It does. I'm actually very concerned about my performance. I got a 100 on my last quiz, and I think that's going to be my last one.
Well, hey, don't worry. You don't need a lot of brain power to fully learn about the Pokemon that we're talking about today. Can anybody here tell me what that Pokemon is?
Oh, I actually
know
this one, Professor. Me. Choose me, Professor.
Corbin, do you have an answer?
This one.
Corbin?
Professor.
Weedle?
Yeah, exactly correct. I'm so happy. You should have raised your hand a little bit quicker there, Mr. Kurtis. Corbin got his hand up before you did.
Snooze, you lose,
well,
pussy.
After you announced at the end of last class what our next Pokemon was, I went and actually looked up a picture of a Weedle, and I realized that I've been catching these guys for the last couple years on a more alarmingly large basis just to feed the growing Spinnerack colony at my home. So let me tell you what, they love to suck on a juicy Weedle.
Really? How do you negate the poison that comes from its the horn on its head?
I mean, I don't have to do anything. I just kind of like bug net them and like release them into my room around feeding time, and the Spinneracks do the rest. Like,
well, I brought one here with me today, but it kind of seems pointless now since Mr. Kurtis has sees them all the time. But let's just get him out
Maybe
here.
I want to see it.
Well, maybe I don't care about you. I'm kidding. That was a mean thing to say. Of course, I care about you.
Mean.
I care about all my students. In fact,
I'm gonna tell my mom that you've been mean to me again.
In fact, you know what? Only you get to see this Weedle. Mr. Kurtis, please leave. You do not get to see this Weedle today.
I'm sorry, Professor. Please, can I at least stand in the corner?
You can listen. You can go outside and look out the window.
Okay, I'll go watch from outside.
All right.
Bye, Kurtis.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Let's see it. Let's see that Weedle.
Let's
this
see
sounds
this.
weird. This sounds a
Yes.
little perverted.
I'm gonna show you my Weedle now that we're the only two ones here.
Let's see it. I hope it's big. Whoa! He's not very big. He's kind of small, actually.
Well, he's a. Stop! Hey, Mr. Kurtis, please stop banging on the window. It's gonna scare the Weedle. It's gonna scare the Weedle.
Can I go in? Sir, I want to come in now.
No,
Please?
you're not coming in.
It's dusty out here.
Curtis, you're not coming in. You've seen enough of them. This is my time to get personal with the Weedle. You stay out there.
That's Mr. Kurtis to you.
Let's refocus here. So now that we have our little Weedle out, can Corbin, can
Have our little Weedle out.
now that we now that
Sorry,
my little
I'm still-
Weedle is out on display.
Oh my god!
Can you-
stop it? Oh my god! It's the Shroomish High. I'm sorry.
Can you describe now?
still coming
Obviously, oh my god, focus, please.
Sorry. Which one? Which Weedle?
Weedle and Caterpie have look fairly similar, but there's some stark differences between them too. Can you what's a difference here that you notice between a Weedle and a Caterpie?
I could be wrong. This could be the Shroomish fumes talking, but this Weedle has 6 heads. Caterpie does not, that I remember.
It definitely is the Shroomish fumes that's getting to you.
Okay.
No,
All right. I'm gonna try to focus. So it has 1 head. Is that what you're telling me?
definitely has. Would you like some of Professor Jacob's guaranteed medicine to help with your high?
What are you, a fucking alchemist now?
I fucking here. Just come over here real quick.
All right, fine. Here.
And-
Let me take some. Hold on. You
No,
have
let
it?
me administer it.
Well, Jesus.
Just a quick smack to the face. That's all. That's all you need.
What the fuck, man? That's kind of rude.
All right. Well, look at it now. What do you see?
Oh, I guess it only has 3 heads. I might need another dose of that medicine.
All right, bring it over.
All right.
How many had you seeing now?
One.
Good.
1.
All right. Tell me
Corbin,
about its color.
Corbin, quick! Be careful. You want to avoid that spine, that spiky bit on top of the head. Yeah.
What are you
Yeah,
talking
don't
about?
touch it. Don't. Okay, I should have
What,
started.
don't
with
touch this? Don't touch that?
No, Corbin.
This, the thing that I'm like 2 inches away from. That?
Yeah,
Right
no,
there.
pull your hand back.
Okay, I won't touch it.
Okay. Ooh. Yeah,
All right.
Sorry.
I don't touch this.
Jesus Christ.
This right here? This thing?
Yep. That thing right there. Don't touch
All right,
it.
cool. I won't
This
touch it.
is why these lessons are longer than 30 minutes.
All right, I won't touch it. I know.
Oh
Industry
my God.
standard lessons for Pokemon classes are supposed to be 30 minutes, but our class runs over.
I know, it always does. Okay, what I was talking about here is the coloration. Can you tell me something about the coloration of a Weedle that's different from a Caterpie?
Tan.
Yes. Well, which one? Which one's tan?
You tell me. I might need another dose.
Okay,
it's no, I don't need it. I'm fine. I'm still got the gigglies a little bit. The Weedle is tan. The Caterpie is more or less green.
Exactly. And why is a Caterpie green? Do we remember the reasoning behind?
It eats leaves.
Oh, well, that's not why it's green.
Chlorophyll.
Nope, it doesn't. It doesn't create energy by absorbing the sun's rays.
You're right. That I do that.
I think you said it best, Corbin, when you said camouflage.
Oh yeah,
I'm sorry,
camouflage.
Mr. Curtis. It's a little bit difficult to hear since you are still outside. So if
No,
you could just.
I ran inside. Definitely does prevent Corbin from stabbing himself on the
Yeah,
window,
he came
but-
back in.
Oh, damn. Oh,
Jesus.
jeez. Sorry, I had my back turned. I was facing the board. Yes. Oh, welcome back. I guess. All right, that's enough of this stupid fucking wheel. Let's get it back in the Pokeball.
I too try to avoid looking at Kurtis at every possible chance.
He's like a shadow of a person. Like even when you're looking directly at him, you're not quite sure he's there.
That's so mean.
All right, I said this lesson's gonna be quick, and I promise it is gonna be quick. There's not much to talk about a Weedle. In fact, that the poison barb on the top of its head is pretty much all we really care about. So let's get into these Pokédex entries.
Can we name this one Barb then?
Yeah, we'll call it Barbara.
Barbara. Okay.
Barbara,
Weedle.
the Weedle.
Barb
okay.
for short. All right.
All right.
Weedle are often found in forests eating leaves. It has a sharp, venomous stinger on its head. Is that
Venomous?
I don't
That's
think
not
it's
the no.
quite
venomous
venomous.
is with fangs. Poisonous is right.
If it bites you, you're poisoned. I think that's the. It's a.
Good
it's
job,
semantics.
Oak. You idiot.
All right. Beware of the sharp stinger on its head. It hides in grass and bushes where it eats leaves.
All right.
A common sight in forests and grassy areas has a poison stinger on its head that may be used if you step on it. So it's interesting. It seems like it can. It's kind of like a. It doesn't always have to use the barb. I guess it seems like it's a suggestion. All right, let's move on to the Johto region. Of course, that first one was from the Kanto region.
Of course.
In the Johto region, it says, its poison stinger is very powerful. Its bright-colored body is intended to warn off its enemies.
Can't say that.
Interesting.
What, bright-colored body?
Can't say that after
What,
bright.
intended?
Nope. After the word bright. Can't say that.
Let's move on to the next one. It attacks using a 2-inch poison barb on its head. It can usually be found under the leaves it eats. This one says the barb on top of its head secretes a strong poison. It uses this toxic barb to protect
venom.
itself. Yes, it only said it's only us here in the Kanto region that called venom. All right.
Good job, Oak.
So we're the stupid ones in this situation.
That's right.
It also said, did I already say this one? No, I didn't. Its poison stinger is very powerful. Its bright colored body is intended to warn off its enemies. No, fuck, I did say that one already. Sorry, some of these
you
are.
just wanted to say the C word again. Racist.
I'm so sorry. Well, okay, but it is brightly colored, and that's important to know.
Damn, dude.
All right, moving on to the Hoenn region. Again, my favorite. Weedle has an extremely acute sense of smell. It is capable of distinguishing its favorite kinds of leaves from those it dislikes just by sniffing it with its big red proboscis, and then it has in parentheses nose.
Proboscis.
Yeah, for all the idiots.
That's
that don't
thank
know
you.
what that
I
means.
like that.
Proboscis. And then it proboscis or nose. Thanks, Birch. He's like, a lot of people are stupid and they don't know what a proboscis is.
Pro biscuit. Yep.
Yeah, that means they are a fan of biscuits.
Same.
All right, in the Sinnoh region, it eats its weight in leaves every day. It fends off attackers with the needle on its head. So we have needle, barb, what else? We have
Poison, venom.
venom, poison, toxic, stinger is another
These guys
word.
got to
that
get their shit together and compare
So,
notes.
do you remember how Charmander, it was every single Pokédex entry was about its tail, or the fire on its tail. The same thing here. It's has a point on its head that secretes poison, and it eats leaves. That's it. That's all we know about a Weedle.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's it for the Pokédex entries. After this, in the Unova, Kalos, Alola, and Galar, they just repeat. And actually, in Galar, they don't even have a Pokédex entry for this Pokemon.
What the fuck? They don't have any Weedles in Galar?
I guess
Jesus.
not. I mean, Galar is pretty weird. They are pretty restrictive with the Pokemon they actually let over there. So they're the racist ones, if you ask me. All right, so all we have left of the Pokédex entries is a single unique Pokédex entry.
Wow.
That, of course, comes to us from Ash's Pokédex. It says, Weedle, the stinger on this Pokemon's head guarantees that any attacker will get the point right where it hurts. Now, that's a little bit of comedy.
Off with your puns, Ash.
Ash didn't write it. He didn't write these.
Okay.
Let me tell you what. They know how to use that stinger, that point. But
have you been stung by a Weedle?
Listen, when you've been bit as many times as I have with Spinnerack venom, you know that this subpar poison from these Weedles does not do much to you. But I definitely would not suggest you try it. It's not a fun experience. The first 6 or 7 times it happened to me, it was just.
Wait, how many times have you been bitten by a Spinnerack?
Oh, Spinnerack's like all the time now, but like the Weedle is what I'm talking
Lovingly,
about
they
here.
bite him.
That's
Okay.
Right. They nibble on me.
Are you
while
like
we
okay?
sleep.
Do you take anti-venom? Like, how does that... Do you have powers? Oh my god. You should be a superhero. Spinnerack
You
man.
Spinnerack
That'd be awesome.
man.
That'd be sick.
I'm exactly yes. I'm actually Ariados man. Thank you for.
Are Spinnerack? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, are Spinnerack even poisonous? And yes, the answer is yes. Yes, they are.
Yeah, I don't know. You tell us, Professor. Are they?
Yes. In fact, they're bug and poison. It's even in their typing.
Whoa.
Ha ha.
Why are you
Anyway.
saying haha?
I don't know. But Kurtis, you are never a superhero. You are a sidekick. So keep it up. Keep getting
Yeah,
bitten.
if
Maybe
anything,
one day
your
you'll be a hero.
area dose boy or
Ha
lad.
ha ha.
I
All right.
prefer lad, but thank you.
Okay.
Hey, Professor, make him stand outside the classroom again. That was funny. Ha.
No, we have a lesson to get through. Jeez.
Okay, sorry.
It's all this goof. If you keep goofing off like this, you'll never become a Pokemon trainer.
What the fuck? That's rude. Jesus.
No Pokemon. There's no Pokemon trainer in history has ever made a single joke. So
Yeah, okay.
So keep it together.
They're all stone cold killers, exactly.
Cold steel, every single one of them.
Can you put your Weedle back up? He is eating my book.
I already brought the Weedle back.
I didn't hear it.
I brought the Weedle back a lot. I don't know what's eating. Mr. Kurtis, stop eating his book.
I'm sorry. I got hungry. Okay, I was up late last night. I didn't get to eat a full.
I didn't
meal.
see who it was. I just heard my book getting chewed on. I just assumed it was the Weedle, but it was actually Mr. Kurtis.
I'm sorry. I'll make sure I eat a snack before class next time.
Yeah, you know, I keep all of your little kibble treats up here in the front. So if you want one, just ask.
I mean,
You will
I'm
have to
good
do
now.
a trick, but
I did eat a couple pages, so I'm okay now. But I'll let you know the next time I get hungry.
okay.
What did you learn?
Yeah, what did you learn through osmosis by eating a book? That's not how you idiot. That's not how it works. Let's get things back on track. I have one last source here on Weedle. Let's read it together and see what we can determine is true and what is false. Okay, Weedle is a larval Pokemon with a segmented body ranging in color from yellow to reddish brown. So that's interesting. They're not all the same color.
Nope.
Each segment of its body is a sphere. It has a bulbous red nose on its face and 2 spherical feet on each body segment. You see, that's another difference between Weedle and Caterpie. Caterpie has 4 feet, where a Weedle can have, what is this, like 14 feet? Like,
Jesus.
you got way more. The combination of the red and yellow in its color scheme creates a bright warning to predators that it is poisonous. Weedle has a conical 2-inch or 5 centimeter for those Galarians out there. Venomous stinger on its head. So again, it's using that word venomous, which we're not quite sure really counts.
No, that's not right.
Is it venom, poison, or toxin? Who knows?
You decide.
And a barbed one on its tail. So that's something. Okay, all of the Pokédex entries only mentioned the point on its head. Weedle has 2 different spikes. It has one on its head, and it has one on the back of its tail.
Huh.
Oddly, like, it's not in any of the Pokédex entries. So if something is not in the Pokédex entries, but it's in this unsourced or uncredited source, I would normally say that this source is wrong.
Well,
but we've all seen a Weedle.
Yeah, we saw the ball
Yeah.
on its ass.
So it's just a major oversight on the Pokédex's part that it just doesn't mention this this second point.
What a simple observation that no one wrote down. God, I need to be out there doing the work. You know what? Fast track it. Give me an A in this class. Let me go on my way. I will take Caterpie with me, and we will go on our journey. We'll start in Kanto. We'll collect more data, more Pokedex entries for the Kanto region, and then we'll just keep going to each region after that. We'll go to Johto next door. We'll scoot on over to the Hoenn region. Just fast track it. Give me the A. I don't have to hear Mr. Kurtis' shit anymore. And boom, be done with class for the whole.
You know what? That's a good idea.
It is.
I will fast track you, and I will give you a passing grade.
And I could go on my journey.
After you have taken every quiz on every single Pokemon for every lesson.
Okay, let's do it right now.
That's fast tracking, because normally I would then have you write a 200-page essay on the differences and commonalities between every single Pokemon.
Okay. You never said I had to pass any of that. You just said I had to do it. Let's do it right now. Start the Weedle quiz.
I said I'd give you
all of them.
If you got a passing grade. So sit tight. You got a ways to go, my friend. Let's finish reading this.
Fine.
Weedle can retaliate against attackers and those who step on it with strong toxin. It can distinguish its favorite kinds of leaves using an acute sense of smell. As a young bug-type Pokemon, its daily appetite for leaves matches its weight. Weedle can be found in temperate forests and usually hides in grass, bushes, and under the leaves it eats. I might have missed one here. Did I mention?
I don't know. Did you?
No, I did. I read the Sinnoh region, right? It eats its weight in leaves every day.
No, you did not read that at all.
I didn't say that. Oh shit. Okay, here. The Sinnoh region says it eats its weight in leaves every day. It fends off attackers with a needle on its head. So I mean, okay, sorry.
Very important. Thanks for telling me.
Yeah. Do either of you know what the average weight of a Weedle is?
I'm gonna say 2 pounds.
It's a little bit more than that. I do have to haul a number of them around. I say they're probably more in the 5 pound range. They're pretty chunky little boys.
Both of you are wrong. The average weight is 7.2 pounds for Weedle.
Wow.
Which is kind of scary if you ask me. They're a lot bigger than I had thought, even though I did just see one.
They are.
Wait, are they bigger than Caterpies?
That is a very good question. Here, I don't know the size of a Caterpie. No, the size of a Caterpie is 1 foot.
Okay.
Which, again, way bigger than you would expect. Its weight is 6.4 pounds, so
the
Weedle's
a little bit bigger, just slightly. Okay.
Yeah, but it's the same size. They're both 1 foot long.
But it's heavier is what I meant. Weedle's heavier.
It is heavier.
Okay, gotcha.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Not by much, though.
Gotcha.
And maybe there's just one really, really heavy Weedle out there that skews the whole data set.
One fat
There's
Weedle.
One 20-pound Weedle.
Yeah. It's we have to include it. I mean, it's an outlier, but we have to include it.
A giant fucking 20-pound wheel. You know a tank like that is hiding somewhere on Mount Silver. We gotta find it. Come on.
Oh boy.
Yeah, but first let's
are gonna eat for a week.
Let's do what we do. But eating Weedles. First of all, you have to be very careful to avoid any of their toxins, any of the venom that they have.
Well, it's not me. I just toss them in the room with the Spinnerax, and they go on frenzy.
Oh, I forgot that one, you have an entire room full of Spinnerack, and 2, that they eat Weedles. I was blissfully existing in a world where that wasn't the case.
No, he's mentioned this several times already this lesson.
But here I am, back in the real world where everything is awful.
Yep. Welcome.
Who wants to do a quiz?
Me.
Play the quiz music.
What? We don't have quiz music.
Yes, we do have quiz music.
Oh, we have quiz music now? Again? Okay, I guess play the quiz music, whoever edits these.
All right, it always gets me so excited to do a quiz. What about you guys? Are you guys excited?
Oh, sure. I'm so ready, Professor.
You got your
ready.
Pens and pencils, your papers, your Rotom laptops.
I got, I have my book ready. Not that I need it. It's
Book,
just 2
book
pages
away.
missing.
Book away, sir.
Okay, the book is away. I meant like I have it here. I'm not using it.
Okay, well, bring it up to the front of the classroom.
No, I'm not bringing it in front of the classroom. It's staying here on my desk. I'm not going to open it though. I was trying to make a joke saying that I have everything I need. I have my notebook, but 2 pages are missing because Kurtis decided to get hungry in class.
I mean, I'm just if your notebook didn't look so tasty, we wouldn't be we wouldn't have this problem.
Notebook, I'm just saying.
Something about those spirals just gets to you, huh?
Yeah, I've been spending too much time with Gary.
Wait, I'm sorry. Are we talking about the Shroomish or are we talking about Professor Oak's nephew? I do
not know Professor Oak's nephew.
I keep getting confused
speaking about
as well.
my garden, my best friend, the Shroomish, who is the gardener for the school, who gets me high on the weekends.
That's right.
It gets me high sometimes. All right, question.
That explains
number
all your
1.
fucking answers. Jesus.
Question number 1. All right, this one's a bit of a long one. So strap in. Caterpie tends to use camouflage. Sorry, let me read that again. Caterpie tends to use camouflage to hide from its enemies. Weedle, with its poison barb, has a different tactic. How does Weedle make sure it doesn't get eaten? Corbin, are you still alive?
Yes,
You're
yes.
being abnormally quiet.
Sorry, I'm just very, very focused today. Hey, are you gonna put that Weedle up? There's like 5 of them now. Sorry, the Shroomish fumes. Kick it back in. Sorry, fuck.
No, actually, I think those are real Weedles. They're just crawling out of Mr. Kurtis's backpack. Please, if you could just
get back in there. Hey, you're for tonight, okay? Sorry, I went hunting. I mean shopping. Class early today.
So, Corbin said to the question of how does Weedle make sure it doesn't get eaten, is it stabs foes with the barbs. With the barbs. Yes. Okay. Sure.
Yes.
Kurtis responded with, Weedle uses brightly colored bodies to warn them off. You see, that was the answer that we were looking for, Corbin.
Oh, fuck.
Well, I tried
to mention the barbs in the question.
I did mention the barbs in the question. I was hoping you would use that as context clues that was not the answer.
I'm not very good at context clues, and I already told you I'm coming down from a high from the Shroomish and from the Butterfree poison combination with the Shroomish fumes. So, excuse me. I will do my best again.
All right, so I am going to have to dock you points for that, unfortunately.
What, for getting high in class? What's wrong with that?
No, for giving me the wrong answer.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to dock me for being high in class.
Yeah.
I was going to say.
No,
This place is a piece of shit.
Bro, we all imbibe here. We all partake.
Yeah. Puff, puff, pass. Am I right?
Come on. Don't bogart it, bro. Okay.
Please. I have hungry Spinnerax at home. We have to wrap this up.
He has to provide for his family. Question number 2. What is Weedle's favorite food, and how much does it eat daily? I'm not looking for a specific number, but if you can give me a specific number,
extra credit.
I will give you bonus points.
Ooh, dollar bills. I think I got it. Haha.
Okay, yes. All right. I do have an answer from Mr. Kurtis. All right. So Corbin responded with, Weedle's favorite food is leaves, and it eats its body weight every day, and he said 7 pounds. Mr. Kurtis said it loves those leaves all leafy.
What?
And it eats a whole body worth, 7.2 pounds averaged.
Body worth?
Yes.
That's a weird
body worth. I mean...
It sounds like a fucking exercise supplement. Body worth. Get it today.
It's a whole
or like a self-help book.
Worth of leaves every day, Professor, of course.
Read my self-help book, Body Worth. Your body is worth it. Okay. So, Corbin, you are correct, and you did get full marks. However, you said 7 pounds, and it's actually 7.2 pounds.
Round, homie. Round.
So, no, you have the significant figures. You have to use them. You can't just round whenever you want to.
You cannot compliment a 10-year-old on my figure. You can't do that.
But it's significant. What do you want me to say?
I am 10. You can't talk
All
about
right.
this.
What are you talking about? I can say, hey, you got a significant body. I appreciate it.
I am gonna call Officer Jenny. You creep.
Hey, she's got a significant body too.
You are comparing me to a grown woman with curves, and I'm a 10-year-old boy. Really?
You're welcome.
Are you? Jesus Christ.
All right.
Listen, I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, Mr. Kurtis didn't hear anything. There's no record of me saying these things.
We're literally, students across the world are gonna listen to this. Are you kidding me? Everyone, it's literally on the record. Your recording device is on your desk. Everyone's gonna hear this.
Little does he know he's actually the only student. Nobody listens to this shit. All right, question.
It is going to be in the DVD box tape, though. That's quite a way.
Yeah, we do bloopers and goofs.
Bloopers? What do you mean bloopers? This isn't a fucking sitcom. This is a class.
It would be if you would let me ask my questions in this quiz. Question number 3, for God's sake. Weedle are picky eaters. How do they discern their favorite leaves from the rest?
Ooh,
I love it when either of you says "ooh" to one of my questions. It makes me feel like I did a good job.
This is the same way that I choose pies when I go to the store.
Corbin, please, if you could keep this to yourself. We still have a student who's writing down his answer.
Oh, sorry.
Your Caterpies, Corbin.
That's funny.
Thank you. Funny.
Stunky.
Stunky. All right. So.
Woo! That Shroomish is good. Good.
You know what? I think I'm gonna switch it up here. I'm feeling a loosey goosey right now. Let's read Mr. Kurtis's first.
Ooh,
Right,
bad boy.
All right. So, Mr. Kurtis's answer to how do Weedles discern their favorite leaves from other leaves? He says that good, sniffy, smelly nose smells so good and finds all the yummy favorite leaves.
I hate your
Favorite.
fucking answers. I fucking hate them. Just write.
Please, I
talking
beg you, just write, please.
Please.
I write for you, Professor.
Corbin responded with, they choose the ones that smell best. Yes, you are both correct. It uses its proboscis, or nose for you simpletons out there.
Or as the kids say, snout.
It's snoot. Its little booped snoot.
A booped snoot.
Uses that to discern its favorite leaves. All right, question number 4 and the last one. How long is the poisonous stinger on Weedle's head?
Oh, I know this
that's a good
because my stinger's the same length. Here we go. Kurtis, this is a very short answer. You don't need to write a fucking book this time, okay?
That's right.
You and I both want to get out of here. I just want to eat some pies that I smelled at the store and
Some Caterpies.
and visit Caterpie on the way home, okay? Let's wrap this up.
Let's look at these answers. All right, so the question was, how long is the poisonous stinger on Weedle's head? Corbin responded with 2 inches. Mr. Kurtis responded with 2 inches or 5 cent, just, but not that long enough to get my Spinnerax!
That's all that matters.
Exclamation point at the end. Yes. Is that correct? Is that the correct transfer between inches and centimeters? I don't really know.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure you said that when you read the.
I think you said 5 centimeters or something.
I don't think 2 inches is 5 centimeters.
Professor, listen. I wrote it down when you read us the description. So
I did not. I don't think I said that. I don't think I said the length in centimeters. Hold on.
2 inches to centimeters is 5.08.
Okay. All right. You know what? Damn, he right though.
I searched it.
He is right.
You didn't get it exactly
it is.
the same way I didn't get that pound question exactly.
That's okay. Well, you can round down.
What the fuck? No, fuck you! No, I tried rounding down. I
right.
said 7 pounds, and you said 7.2. No.
Okay. Oh, 7 pounds. That's a great movie. Okay, so that's all the answers or questions. So Mr. Corbin, you got a 75%.
Oh yeah.
Not as good as your last one, but still as far as your scores go, not the worst.
Okay.
Mr. Kurtis, you actually, it's amazing. You got a 150%.
What the fuck? You can't do that.
That bonus from question 2 really just gave you all those extra.
Okay.
You almost got it.
I got
Corbin,
it too. I
but-
just rounded down. Whatever.
Nope. You
Whatever.
didn't. You see, you weren't correct. So.
Okay. Whatever.
All right. So that does it for today's lessons. Do you guys have any lingering questions about Weedle that you'd like answered before we wrap it up here?
I can't take Caterpie home, but can I take Gary home? I'm feeling really good again.
Gary has to stay here. He helps me take care of the gardens.
Okay. All right, fine.
He does have to stay here. He is under a pseudo house arrest situation, and this is his home, so he's actually not allowed. He's not allowed more than 20 feet from the school premises, unfortunately.
Gotcha. Wait, house arrest. What did Gary do?
He was selling his fumes to minors. So
I bought some. I know. Actually, give it to me for free.
It's
We're
your
homies.
fault.
We're homies.
It's your fault, dude. Oh, he just gave it to you. Okay.
Yeah, he just gives me his fumes for free, dude.
All right. Well, so next time we will be talking about Weedle's evolution. Do either of you guys know what that is? It's very similar to Metapod. In fact, it's kind of crazy how extremely similar these Pokemon's evolutionary stages are.
Coon.
That's the one you definitely told us.
Whoa.
That's the one that's the cocoon.
Coon.
Right?
Nah. Cocoon.
It's Coon.
Ah?
It's Coon. The Coon one.
Kakuna, yes. Okay.
Yes. Kuna.
Yes. Kakuna. Matata.
Yeah.
Kakuna.
Yes, that is the
Kakuna.
evolution of Weedle, and we will be talking about that next week. If we thought there was very little on Weedle, there is even less on Kakuna.
Can't wait.
Nobody gives a shit about that stupid Pokemon.
That's
But
right.
until then, class is dismissed.
All right, let's go snort some shroomish.